In this video, I'll be showing you how to upgrade your Robustel device's firmware over the air using the RCMS Cloud platform. This is a paid function and requires a device to have an Essentials license or greater. So from the dashboard, go to the App Center. You'll see in the App Center, when you first load up, you'll have two options in the top right corner, Firmware and RobustOS apps. We're going to focus on the firmware side for now. We'll cover RobustOS apps in a future video. So you can see here all of the Robustel families of devices and their latest firmware versions here. You can also use a search bar at the top if you need to narrow down. So I'm using the R3000 series. So this is my current series of device. I can see the latest version of firmware, and if I click on that, I can also see a bit more information. So the latest version of the firmware is 3.0.19, was uploaded at the end of October, and I can even download the release notes here as a PDF file if I need to. Shows you all the devices it's applicable to, and by clicking the download button in the top left, I can even download a raw RUF copy of the firmware if I need to do the installation locally via a LAN cable or another means, just in case I can't do it over the air. So that's the App Center. That shows you the latest version of all available firmware for your Robustel devices. Now I'm just checking, so 3.0.19 is my firmware version, and if I go back to view all devices, I'll see my current device is 3.0.17, so it is eligible for an upgrade. There is some new features and functionality there in the new firmware pack. So once I've established that, I click on the serial number of my device, and this will take me inside the status. So this is a good deep view of your Robustel device and what's going on. And you'll notice that the tabs along the top, there's one called firmware. So I click on that one, I have a look, I see, yep, my version is 3.0.17. So in the toggle at the top, I select firmware, and 3.0.19, which is the latest version of my firmware, and simply press update. For a single device, as soon as you press update, that will start the process. So you'll see the message saying the device is updating, and you'll see a status bar slowly going up. The whole process, because the device needs to restart, it needs to install firmware, takes roughly 2 to 3 minutes, so I'm just going to skip ahead. Okay, so I've been waiting about 2 minutes, and you'll see the status bar has now gone up to success, and you'll see the firmware version has changed to 3.0.19, which is great. That's exactly the result we wanted. I'm just going to go back to the information tab to make sure everything's okay. So one of the things you'll notice will happen when you refresh this tab is your device is now offline. That's obviously because your device is currently physically rebooting, which happens at the end of installing the firmware package. So if we wait a second for the device to re-establish its connection to RCMS, if I hit refresh, you'll see it's now back online and it's done its update. It's ready to go. You'll see the amount of data at the top has changed, and the version is 3.0.19. So that's how you update a Robustel device over the air using RCMS. We hope you found this tutorial helpful. Please check our YouTube for more, and we'll see you for the next one. Thank you.